Okay, the last video I did, I showed you the test setup where we were testing the concept of using a strain gauge shifter instead of a microswitch shifter for Tacmedic's ZRX 1200. And I have just finished the first prototype complete shifter unit, as you can see right here. And this is the circuit board that I had printed up. It's pretty complex. The only problem I have with this shifter is that if I have to build it, which I did myself, it can't be any smaller because I can't get my hands and my soldering iron in there to use components any smaller. If I elect, or we elect, to have these things made up with surface mount technology instead of through-hole technology, then certainly the circuit boards can be made smaller. This is the enclosure. It is our, I guess we want to call it our phase 2 enclosure. It is larger than the final product is going to be. The final product will be in an enclosure like this, which is thinner and will be aluminum. I had to use this larger enclosure simply to get all the components that I had on hand to fit in it. Once I customize the components to fit the smaller enclosure, we'll be able to go to at least this small. Okay, this is a complete shifter that's got the ignition kill, adjustable delay, and it's got adjustable preload right here with this little potentiometer. And I'll show you just how good that works. All the way clockwise is the lowest setting, which is around 4 pounds roughly of preload. And you can watch this little LED, which is an indicator that the shift switch has shifted. Let me make sure this shift switch is in there good. Okay. Now, you can see here, this is the actual shift unit itself. It's two flat bars of stainless steel with a strain gauge epoxied in on both sides. You can see it's kind of ugly because I coated it with bed liner. And it will come with one of these heim joints already installed. The other will be just a threaded 6mm stud that will thread into your shift rod. As you can see, the takeout is pretty small, and it's you should be able to use the stock shift rod without modification. Okay, here's my cheapy scale, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to hold my camera with my chin and show you how this is going to work. It may look weird, but that's okay. All right, now I'm going to set the shift switch down to the minimum, and let's just pull some pressure on it. This is going to be about 4 pounds, and you can see at about 4 pounds the shift light comes on. Let's go up halfway, as you can see right here, and let's see what we get. All right, there's 5. That's 10 pounds. It's about 10.5 pounds. You can see the shift light go on. So this is going to give you a tremendous amount of versatility in being able to easily set the amount of preload on the shifter that you want, and we can get any level. We can go. This unit is set right now with a maximum all the way full counterclockwise of about 20 pounds or about 10 kilos. And as far as I'm concerned, that's probably as high as I'd ever want to go. But if you want more, we can generate more. And this switch will also work. This one won't because I don't quite have the spacing. But in the future production models, there'll be a little internal switch in here that allow you to use this same basic shift switch, either push or pull. It makes no difference. It won't care one way or the other. There you go. I'm sending this one to Tacmedic probably tomorrow, and as soon as he tries to destroy it, if he's not successful, then we'll start offering these things.